What's happening, guys? It's Greg from East Coast Eyes, and today's 3 Thursday we're going to be talking about box pockets. This is a video I get requested to make all the time, and a pretty controversial topic if you look around on YouTube or Instagram or all those places. So when someone says they strung up a box pocket, immediately what you think of is indoor lacrosse, the NLL, all the leagues up in Canada, and what everyone's mind goes to is immediately you think a pocket with 4 straight shooting strings done on the 10 diamond rows. So 9 diamond top, 4 straight shooting strings on the 10 diamond rows, so that you get this kind of look with the 4 straights. And as soon as you say box pocket, that's what everyone thinks about. And you get a lot of heat if you say something's a box pocket. No matter what you string, everyone's gonna be like, that's not a box pocket, blah 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 blah, you know, whatever they want to say on Instagram. But the plain fact of the matter is, calling a pocket a box pocket, it makes no sense. It's like calling every other pocket that you string a field pocket. No one runs around and says, hey, check out this field pocket I strung with 2 U's and a nylon. It's just, a pocket is a pocket. And just because it has 4 straights obviously doesn't mean a box pocket. As far as I'm concerned, a box pocket is any pocket strung for a player that will be playing box. That just seems to make the most sense. If you strung a pocket for a player who would be playing in box, it's a box pocket. That's pretty much as simple as it gets. But let's break down a little bit of maybe what you guys might think a box pocket is and what goes into it. So back to what I said earlier, box pocket, generalized 4 straights, and most NLL players who talk about their stick, most, I say that, but there's a lot that don't, are going to say they like the high pocket. And if you look at these box player sticks who say they like the high pocket, it is not really a high pocket. As I've said in prior videos, it's very hard to get a true high pocket, but what they've got going on is kind of a mid-high with a huge bag under it for the most part. I mean, there's no pocket depth regulation, so this thing is deep. It sit up pretty high, but it's shifting way low. And it's got the 4 straights in it, bottom one's super loose, and it gives you the really smooth release. So the reason a lot of players in box like this high pocket, like these 4 straights, super smooth release, is because the passes are so tight in and the action is so quick and compact that you need a lot of hold, you need a lot of versatility in your stick, you want it to shift up really high to where it's going to pass very quickly, and you need a super quick release. You want that ball in and out, quick sticks behind the backs, very quick movements that are going to kind of throw your opponent off guard. In box, that's very important. And since the passes aren't 20 yards, they're 10 yards, they're 5 yards, you're just flicking it out with your wrists out of the high pocket with the 4 straights. Smooth release, just snaps right out super quick. So that's really the reasoning behind why a lot of box guys have their pockets like that, is the size of the field and the size of the action. It's so small, compact, short passes, short shots, not that many cranks from the outside, quick releases. So that's really the reason that you get that in a box pocket. So people use box pockets for field all the time. I know Jordan McIntosh, a player on the Swarm, he uses our mesh. He likes a very similar pocket in the NLL and the MLL, which he plays both. You'll see a lot of guys do the same. Mark Matthews, John Grant Jr., a lot of the great players, they're using the same pocket outdoors as they are indoors. So it really is just a pocket, and it's just the style of play, the feel that they really like. And you do see some NLL players with U's. I know Logan Schuss is one of them. He uses East Coast Mesh, and he's got a U in there. I even saw him at some point with a nylon U. That's crazy for box, but that's a box pocket because he is a good box player using it in the NLL, the highest level of box lacrosse. So people kind of got to break what they think of as a box pocket. Like I said, any pocket used for box. So next time you guys see somebody that says I strung this as a box pocket, maybe cut them a little break on Instagram or YouTube. So anyway, guys, give me your ideas for 3 Thursdays down in the comments. Let me know if you like this one. Let me know if you're using anything like what I'm talking about in the comments. Love to hear about it. Like this if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't. Have a great day.